Open. Reach. Reconnecting worlds. Night brightens into morning's clearance, feeling day. Though the rubbing many are one in the same, once we arise, we differ in name. In silent outland depths pure, small universe drops unfold. Unfurling fog to see ourselves, the bare parchment here gets rolled. On. Say on. Earth landscapes cut dust-filled thoughts long. Starved to slowly sip on stems, thirsty eyes reach open. Yawning clocks on outer crops start ticking higher so heads can scope on. All of old, empty sounds begin nowhere and yet the echoes waited on. This timeless bond is not forgotten, not surpassed, forever peering briefly. We live all antiquity in this gazing, unending, and no return is no concern. Ceremony. Even faintest sun teasing nature's stems to smiles. Nothing but hearts to find beneath this sheen. From crust, cells throbbing, beating to the earth, on the earth, for the earth. This flood across that seemed to store away aftermath forever stretches up to routine. Slower pumps open up common traffic to rise and flow. Pattern custom embodies as the sun peaks builds the show. A show that's always alive and will always be unique. The same days never done twice as time pulls on oblique. But nothing in the entire landscape is ever devised for the first time. Always repeating past habits, conventions, natural rituals. In every pulse, purely unique, but repeated nature courses habitual. Nothing invented, just stitched together. Everything that is, has always been, but nothing that was will ever be again. Everything's old, nothing's new. Nothing's old, only new. Connecting new, only old connecting you. Nature, like a newborn child that has yet to smile, as if the way home were unknown or lost. It can't be embraced and can't be ignored. Can't be enhanced and can't be harmed. Can't be treasured and can't be despised. A newborn child, the universe's child. Unspoken pure, but no purity to give. Clarity. All one shimmering ache of clarity. Rising waves of iceless nothing. Pure glittering light high tops. Its ache of bright midsummer incandescence rivals broad daylight. Pure clarity, confusing wise and foolish alike. Water rinsing frost free of coloured delicate scales appear. Unable to hide the answer, hollow reflections of emptiness ripple clear. And grow bright again, simple and shallow its heart. Frozen by night, drips full into day. Guarding depth, not appearance. What is found in there but itself cast array. No lucidity to give. One handful rinses dust of 1,000 worries away. But once hard steps muddy it, it's nothing like a wild pool in the glade. All of old, stare nothing else ever. This world we've grown of, and all the building blocks still here. Our past, our present, gazing everywhere together. But does this see us, they, we, you, I, out on? On. Be said on. Pump on. It was long ago we came, from the far origin of all inward stain. Who hands the story down to us? Breathing fossils, family trees, leaf to leaf. Grow tall, reach for heaven, reach for hell. Grow far, grow roots, shoot down, beat outwards on. Stare into outwards on. Busy, building into light, building downwards into first. We unfold from this universe, we unfold from ourselves. Like a piece of squared coloured paper, laid on itself, and with every step another piece unfolds, and in it the same shape and form again evolves, and again, and so new individual colours appear, all which built that first, and we burst our way from this earth, we burst through the universe. But the spirit of this journey is buried inside all things, unmined, only connect. Branches stretch long and reach out to write our future. Nature and the earth entangle all so well together. Inwards, we cut into ourselves, fork roots in deep to dig and furrow earth to find a trail, and aim higher to high above. When we came for good. So take this only change back, endless stream will latch like only children could. And each child on his own, or child kind altogether, will try to stab in hard and hook the heart and try to touch forever. Will stab in as deep as power gives, stabbing liquid hopelessly, stabbing hard and stabbing deep, clinging desperate to eternity. Because this living precious life never lasts. It's startling, sudden as root lightning into earth and gone again against the darkness. We shock, we spark, we blink into the universe. We blink into this great mountain of time and space, this evil good, consider this our blink. Somehow on, till no how on. Touching dark. The heart of cycle day bleeds arid infinity that can't be matched. Nature mind slants bent morning through tonight, and still we scrape our tracks. Ignoring hard, flitting full to the encroaching, reacting, looking back into twilight paths, both distant past and beyond. If only our heartbeats played like the cycles of the day, then nature could play on. Still struggling here to succeed, it's bitter and we're not made of metal or stone. Our age won't last. The passing seasons will flourish and perish, the seasons that hours crowd each other on and on. Feeling dark, reaching light to stay connected. When light and dark are still a blur, washing out, washing on. Death, nothing death, evening closing up from death. But only connect with death. Deep grasses and trees keeping roads narrow. Sun and moon fuse no longer to seem as lavishing us with light. And though blossoms rekindle in the spring, freezing winds make autumn timeless. And it preys on the engaging skin hard like daily evening. I want more life, but this is whole dusk honesty. And as nature powers on, will it trample over me? Evening so honest to our truth. No honesty to give. Nothing is lost, nothing is had. For this knows neither losing or having. This knows nothing of struggle. For this life, there is no life. There is no progress, just process. This startling wind of processes has scattered us away, but we face it every day. It, I, we, us, stand on. Do not ignore, accept on. To work at learning brings more each day, but to work at nature brings less each day. Less and still less, till all less is left alone. Left alone, nothing eludes. What good is racing knowledge against boundless twilight? The mother, the source beneath all heaven, is the source on earth we all share. Once you fathom the mother, you understand the child. And once you understand the child, you abide in the mother. Self gone, free of danger. Nature builds to warn against fullness, it just empties away. To be with the mother, just ease with the mother, it's everything else that's astray. All tries hard to reach out, but in the end all's pulled to earth. Unmind, unlife. Earth endures forever. Their life isn't their own, so their life goes on forever. All of old better lived, nothing else ever tried, ever failed, no matter. Be lesser, failed better. Say no how on. Somehow on. Recharge, some pieces post for night guard. The orchestra of the night, undergrowth, low bowmen begin. New widened eyes sucking the world we are only in, never ending. How can progress come to end when all ending is gone? We workforce on, nothing on to come off, just on in itself along. Moonlight edges through an empty door, cold and valiant as sword flight, to pale our name one in the same as we glow, reflecting bright heights. Closing down, all would seem to quiet drop, but our beat taps on, nothing feeling ever stops. All feeling, nothing ever stops. To see night, our true night would be to see true death. And true death in this life, lights like candlelight against a pulsing star shattering night. Morning, afternoon, evening, night. Enough separation to see sense in infinity. Partial cycles, incomplete matter, beat meaning. Night, the hidden depth of life society. The trespass of nature, plying trade, disorder, change, dark, but awake forever in sweet unrest. For parts unending unrest to feel without name, immortal process. Night, the true day, locked in we feel our way. Night air rinses sight, sound thinning it away, but the feel of cold reflection builds a chorus of splintering rays. The sun sunk deep down sense, to compense we stretch our eyes, but it's under these conditions where true touch of nature thrives. Moonlight knives silver structure into liquid, black and white in it. Reflect, repeat, reflect, everything individual but all reflected process. Old tracks less clear, magic takes to the air. As one ignites nature, anything is here. Bones they breed, to spirits become stars which no nature can fear. To sharpen constellations into brighter clarities clear. Mystery haunting darkness seems to explode a spinning year. And here nature breathes the universe, there's no frontiers. And when trees call for nothing, autumn sounds sharpen past midnight into summer. Night magic lasts forever. In darkness we exist with never. We're dropped in time, whichever. There is no hint of endeavour. In darkness we exist. Life's for a moment on the lips. And night life feels lifelike. Nothing can take away from the darkness. The coldness of the ground impounds the coldness up above. A reflection so well rehearsed, so why so silent universe? Broken down by darkness, the many become one, rendering us into darkness, nothing, blanked down clarity. Night as clear dark as the universe, no clarity. Nature has no clarity to give, no clarity to give. Long and short measure one another, high and low fill one another. Music and noise harmonise one another, before and after follow one another. Night and day bleed one another, life and the universe give birth to one another. Only connect, individual misimperative, only connecting. No choice in which to connect with, only connecting. To take the weight of a day in arm is to stare in the abyss. Nature's on, the night goes on. Conclusion is a myth.